Good morning, team. How are you doing on a Wednesday? It's that time of the week again. It's that time where we're looking at our preparation for round 4 of the Rugby World Cup. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good week so far. Hope you're enjoying the World Cup action that's been cracking on. We are very quickly making our way through the World Cup, right? I mean, there's only 2 rounds to go. It's flying through, man. It is flying on through. But we've still got a lot of action to come. Yeah, plus we've got the finals, man. We've got the finals. We've got everything else to come in between. So, yeah. Plenty to get excited about, right? Plenty to get excited about. I hope you're all doing well for Wednesday. I hope you're all going to help out with the garbage of my team for another week, right? Another week. Last week was a disaster. And we can have a look at this to explain exactly what the disaster was. 15th, man. 15th. Not good. Not good in the end. But well done to the 2 Sheep boys at the top. Sheep and Shep leading the way. I mean, look, you get one good pick here, you're pretty much sorted, right? One good pick and you're pretty much sorted. But unfortunately for me, I don't get one good pick. I never get one good pick. My picks are always garbage. Sean, you're 11th. You happy? Yeah, you should be, dude. You should be, dude. Yeah. What did you get? Oh, you got Dupont, didn't you? Oh, well played. You get one of those good players, and you're sorted. That's all you need to get. Just one of those guys. So today, we're going to look to fix our team. We're going to fix it up. Now, I've seen some of your teams on fantasy already. I think, Sean, you've banged yours up there. A couple of others as well. So, hopefully, I might steal some of your ideas. We'll see how we go. We're going to pick the team out. We're going to do our predictions for the round. Just chill for a bit. I probably won't be here too long today. I'll have to shoot away later on. But, you know, overall, chill, have a coffee, chat some rugby, how the World Cup's going, and then move on. You know, as we do. Have a coffee. Watch some abusive ESPN products on the other monitor. You've changed a bit. You got 3 from Uruguay, 3 from New Zealand, 3 from Fiji. Nice. That is the other thing, right? Where's my notepad? So there's no... What's up, Fallon? How you doing, dude? There's no France, no Ireland, no England or Wales this week. So we've got all out for those guys to be out. And of course, got 2 Fijian props. Nice. That's not a bad idea. We'll go back to this one just to give some PTSD to some people out there. What do we got? So this weekend, we've got Uruguay, Namibia. That's tomorrow morning. That's the other reason I'm not going to be around for hours and hours today, is because I'm going to be back in 14, 15 hours for this game. Tonga to beat South Africa 8-7. Oh, gee, I hope so. We've got Japan, Samoa. So what are we going to grab? A couple of Uruguayans. I think they're going to go well. Maybe one from Japan. Japan and Samoa have actually named their team, so we can have a look at that. 3 from New Zealand. I don't know if I really want to touch any Argentinians. Maybe 1 or 2. You got Leach from Japan. Yeah, you got any Samoans, Sean? Or just Leach? Yeah, Fijians. Yeah, we should jump on some Fijians, right? We should have 3 Scots. Like you're thinking Van der Merwe. Hang on. My big question is what 10? What fly half? I can never pick a good fly half. Ever. So, that's the problem I got. I just can never, you can just never nail down a good 10. That is the problem. South Africa, Tonga, Pollard be back? Pollard? Yeah, well, I'll see, eh? And that's the end of our round. Oh, no Thursday game next week. Yay! Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Right, okay. Concentrate. One round at a time. Right, let's go back here. Okay, so you got 2 Scottish, 1 Australian, 1 South African, 1 Argentinian. Can we grab... Where is... Have they not added in... Pollard? That's it. Really? Oh, they have. Oh, he's only worth 9. Woo! I mean, do you grab Pollard? Yeah, come on. They're playing Tonga. He's going to play, right? He's going to play and he's going to kick. That's my big, shock. Marquez can go. Boffelli could probably stay. France are out this week, aren't they? No France. So, no France, no Ireland, no England, no Wales. So, no France. So, you're gone. Okay, Tuipulotu can go anyway. You're gone. You're gone. Who else? France, England, London, you're gone. You were crap anyway. You were disappointing. England and Wales. I don't have any of those guys. Oh, Byrne. Byrne can go. Right. That's what we've got left. I could keep Storty versus Australia, but I don't know if he's going to... Well, he could go all right. He went very well. 76 points he got me against Georgia. 76! He is electric. We'll see how Storty goes. I don't know if I'll keep him or not. I don't know if I want to go Tammy Funa against South Africa either. I love Big Ben. But I don't think he's going to go that way. Canoni against New Zealand either? Nah, I'll pass on that one as well. Richie versus Romania, but is he the one we want to go with though? Romania, they probably won't play. Claimer versus Chile probably will. Boffelli may but do as well. So where do we go? Right. So we do want loose forwards. Now, loose forward wise, I'm going to steal the ideas, right? I see what you've just posted up there, Sean. So you're going to go with the South African fly half, regardless of who it is. You've got Smith. I was thinking about Will Jordan as well. And that Uruguayan, Amayo, or whatever his name is. So who's that really amazing Portuguese back rower, actually? The one that was fantastic. Oh, I seen that this morning, Fallon. Johan Dosel banned for 6 games for his tackle on Dupont. I reckon it's a case of what he's done more than who it is more than what he's done, right? Where is that really good? Was he the Uruguayan guy? This fella. I think this is the fella you've got too, Sean, isn't it? Deo. So they named their team. They are the Portuguese, the Uruguayans, I should say. Yeah, it's been, if it was anyone else, Fallon, do you reckon he would have got 6 weeks? And you notice he only gets 1 match dropped if he does the tackle school. He doesn't get it halved or 2 off or 3 off. He just gets 1. Only 1 game. Oh, that's a bit crap. Everyone else gets it cut in half / way less games. He's like, nah. And I did see Fafita got 4 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Not 100% sure about that one. I'll double check it. I'm sure it was Fafita that got 4 weeks for his tackle. I can't remember who that was on. For Tonga, where he just smoked into that ruck. So Samoa have named their team as well to take on Japan. Japan, Samoa are in. And I think Uruguay and Namibia are both in as well. I don't know if I'll commit too much on Uruguay. But yeah, like you, Sean, I think I'll grab here's Namibia. Yes, I think I will grab a a Samoan or a Japanese player. What are we looking at? I don't know about Japan. Himino, maybe? You've grabbed Leach. Leach did do well for me when I did, oh no. Oh, have they fixed Fakatava yet? That's the big question. Have they fixed Fakatava? No. Has to go to school again for head-to-head clash. Rugby's getting more and more of a women's sport. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. I didn't... Actually, I'll see what Fafita. I don't know. Where I seen that he was getting 4 weeks. Oh, there we go. 4 games. There it is. Yeah, so he's going to miss 2 Scarlets games against the Bulls in Cardiff. I don't think he can go to tackle school. Just reading what the... oh, hang on. I can show you guys this if you want. Man, I'm half asleep this morning. Let me swap that there. There we go. So this is the post on Twitter from good old Jared Wright. You can't go wrong with Jared Wright, right? If you want to get all the news about anything rugby, follow him. He's fantastic. You're debating a Portugal loose forward before currently having Australia in there. Yeah, Australia will go all right. They're in a toil, though, aren't they? God, Australian rugby, man. Whoa. Jeez. You chuck Pollard in as well? I think Pollard will play. I think he'll kick as well. So, Fafita, blah, blah, blah. A reckless act of foul play. Head contact. A degree of danger was high. The tackle was illegal and therefore mitigation was not available. So, on the basis considering the sanction, the independent committee applied World Rugby's mandatory minimum mid-range entry point for foul play resulting in head contact 6 matches, taking all considerations into account, including the player's remorse and previous disciplinary record. The independent committee determined mitigation of 2 matches was appropriate, resulting in the following final sanction of 4 matches to be applied as follows. Where's the rest of it? Can he get he can't go to tackle school. Okay. So he's just gone for 4 games. Poor chap. Poor chap. See if there's any other news about it. Doesn't look like it, does it? Any chance of downing that a little bit? Blah 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 blah. So he just lost 2 matches because of mitigation. Yeah, so he's gone for 4. He's gone for 4 whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. Let's chuck it back over here. Fakatava's still broken. I would pick him in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat if he wasn't a centre. Stupid World Rugby. Stupid World Rugby. What else we got? So we've got a couple of players missing, but it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't matter. Right, we do need a hooker. Who are the All Blacks going to pick a hooker? I wonder when the All Blacks are actually picking their team. They haven't named anything yet. Because I'm thinking this. I'm thinking a nice little Takiaho. The All Blacks will want to go there. They'll want to go their maul game, the All Blacks. We'll go Takiaho, and I also, actually, Will Jordan. Yeah. Midfield. That's 2 All Blacks. I'm not going to chuck a All Black 9. Who's going to play 9 for South Africa? Seen a tweet from the Rugby Insider saying the World League being talked about could be on paid TV. I seen what did I say this morning about how they don't want the World Cup to be on? They want the World Cup to be only on paid TV as well. see if I can find that. Let's see if I can find what I was looking for. They only want it to be on pay TV. They don't want it to be on any free-to-air. I'm probably not going to find it now. It'll be buried. Long buried. Anyways, you've got him. You got Will Jordan or you got Takiaho? I just see your team. You got Takiaho. Yeah, I see it. Oh, Fijians. Fijians. Tuggy is the man. Tuggy. Yes. Right. Fijians. So who else we got to go? I got to think about this. No, Paul's wrong one. So 3 New Zealanders. 3 Scots. And 3 South Africans. Who do we go for Scots? Who do we go for Scotland? Scotland. Well, Scotland. Oh, what about Rory Darg or Jack Dempsey? I quite like Rory Darg. Will he play? If he plays, we'll chuck him in. Who plays at 9 for Scotland this week? Will it be Horn? Will it be Ben White? They are playing Romania. I think it'll be probably someone like a Horn, right? He played pretty well against Tonga off the bench as well. Scored that try. He's a snipey little sucker. We'll chuck him in there, and I think... I was going to go for Scottish outside back. I was going to go with a Van der Merwe or a Steyn. Who do we go in midfield? Okay, this changes things now. Who do we go in midfield? New Zealand midfield, Rico Ioane. I mean, he'll probably play. We could go Rico. Oh, Fiji though, nice to leave. Oh! I don't know where we want to go. Scotland will... You reckon? They'll rotate. Yeah, George Horn. George Horn's been off the bench, so he'll probably start, right? But where do we go for... That's why I thought Darcy Graham might start, because he's been on the bench for their opening 2 games. So... I go a couple of... Oh, hang on. It is Romania. We should cash in on the Scots, right? Storty probably won't go that well versus Australia. Maybe we could chop him out and... Where is... No, not South Africa. Scotland. Where is he? Darcy Graham. He's worth 8. You know what? That's not bad. I've got 24 points. I've got 3 positions left. That means 8 points per position. I'm not too upset about that. I'm not too upset. One more midfielder. Who do we go? Midfield. Bang. Big name. Could go another New Zealander. Have I only got 2? I've only got 2 New Zealanders. I don't know if I want to too overcommit on them. Scotland will rotate. Fiji. I've got Naisalevu. But you could go. Could you go? Do they list Raja as a midfielder? They do. 3 Fijians. Tuisova. Raja. I don't know what one I'd want. It's against Georgia. If we keep it with 8, go Tuisova, or get out of here. Or we go Raja, and then we cheap out a little bit more on the second rower. Right. Yeah, let's cheap out on the second row. Who have we got for the second row? Let's have a look at Sean Cummins. And you got Uruguayan, Aliaga. Okay. Second row, we could go someone really cheap here. Martin's got very good points last week. Cornelison, Japanese. Who have I not got? What games have I not got a player for? So I've got players from New Zealand. I've got 1 Argentinian. I could grab another Argentinian. Again, I could go back to Kramer. I've got Fijians. I've got Scots. I don't have an Australian or a Portuguese. I do have a South African or 2. And that's it. Wow, this seems like a very short round, right? Seems like a bit of a short round. An Australian. Could go for... Nick Frost has been pretty good. if he plays, which I expect he will. We go Australia. Australian lock. I'm definitely not going Arnold, not touching him. Phillips, I mean, it depends who starts here. Either way, I'll lock in Frost for now. Just a little bit of an Australian. Don't want to go their back row. So what am I missing? I've only got one South African in Pollard. I've kept Claimer. I might keep Claimer in there. Who's going to play in the back row for South Africa? They're playing Tonga. Surely they'll change out a bit, right? They'll change out a bit here. Will they start? Here we go. Here's a good one. Will they start the old Fourie hooker? They'll start Fourie hooker, and then you get a hooker like playing in your back row. It's the other way around. Driving Malls or Quagga Smith. Budget of 2 left. 2 left. The toy won't play. We'll go Quagga. I don't mind that team. I do not mind that team. I don't mind that team at all. I'm quite happy with that team. Who's going to be my captain? Graham. Oh, if Graham plays, he's captain. I don't have any Uruguay. I've got Adeo. He's in there. So I got a Uruguayan guy. Oh, Urgency. Urgency players for tomorrow. Uruguayan players for tomorrow. Yeah, I could get another Uruguayan. But where do you go with Uruguay, though? Like, Fredis has got a lot of points. He's been a very good... Oh, Amaya as well. It's been very good. But outside backs, too many good outside backs. I got 2 Pumas. Bafali, Claimer. Frosty. I got an Australian in there. I got a Uruguayan in there. I think I've got a good little... I've got 4 players from Fiji versus Georgia. So maybe I got too many players for the Fiji-Georgia game. So I could change out some props. But who else is jumping in on props, right? Georgia are good. Tuggy's been amazing for props. So if you get rid of this all countries and go just props. Tommy Funa's been the best performer. Gallo's gone well, and I don't know if Angus Bell will play again though. There's not much else in the way of props, right? It's apart from the cheapies. You go Anarchy, Japan, something like that. I don't really want to jump on an Italian. I'm good with that actually for now. I'm quite good with that for now. That's a good start. I've got 2 points left. So I could go for an improvement somewhere. Maybe in that second row. Get rid of Claimer. Jump on instead another. Or actually chuck out a Fijian for something else a bit bigger. See who Fiji name first. They are playing Georgia. Will they go Naisalivu, Raja? Will they go all full strength? I think they have to, right? They've got to go full strength. They have to go full strength. They can't cheap on this one. They've got to go out and smash it. I'm good with that for now. I'm going to stick with that for now. That's fast. Rapid, man. That's rapid. I've gone straight in, straight out, banged it, nailed it, smoked it. Ready for the next one. Let's see how we get on there. Right, I'm going to do predictions as well while we're here. But that's quite good. I quite like that team. Darcy Graham to absolutely rip it to shreds. Naisalivu, Raja, yeah. Well, we'll go see what happens with Pollard. I mean, end of the day, we could swap out. I've got 3 Scots, but it is Romania. Yeah, it is Romania. It's going to come down to who plays, right? Like you say, Sean. Will Darg, will Graham. Graham's been on the bench, as has Horn. So I think they'll start. Rory Darg maybe not, but we can easily swap him out because he's only worth, what, 6.5? So we can swap him out for someone worth a lot more in the loose forwards, right? We can chuck him in, go with, geez, who knows? Leach is a good shout. There's not very many expensive second rowers left at all. See who South Africa pick up. Ardie Savia might not be a bad nudge. We've only got 2 All Blacks, so good go for Ardie Savia. Most of them are pretty cheap, hey? Back row's pretty cheap. I'm good with that for now. I'm happy with that. I've got 2 left, and I'll evaluate as the teams get selected. Right, we have to look at this, which has been a shambles, an absolute shambles from us. Mainly because I've not picked the players who are actually playing to score the first tries. But that is okay. We got 6 points in Tonga. Yeah, we got just 5. No one expected that to be such a thrashing. Bombed that game big time. Way off on that one. But I missed that one out. Who picks a draw, right? Who picks a draw? Smoked that one. 14 points there. 5, 11, 13. Did really well. But this week, we've got another pile of games to play. I'm picking Uruguay to open up first up. And I don't know if it's going to be a thrashing. 9 points. Didn't mean to put plus. 9 points for Uruguay. I'm going bigger than everyone else. I have faith in the Uruguayans. First try. Namibia is quite good at scoring the first try. He won't be scoring the first try. I need to move this over so you guys can see it as well. Oh well. Echeverry's the man of Freitas. If we go with consistency, we're going with Freitas. Provided he plays. Actually, is he playing? Hang on, let's make sure Freitas is playing. I think he is. This is like their bread and butter. Gotta win game, right? Scroll. There's Namibia. Here we go. Freitas is playing. He's playing on the left wing. He's there. He's the man. Right, Japan, Samoa. Who do you reckon is going to win this one? This is tough. This is close. Probably will go the Samoans, but not by much. Samoa by 4. First try could be exciting, right? We'll go backs. Because we do know who is starting this game. Right. For Samoa, backline, Ben Lam, Fidel, Paiawa, Japan. Oh, Matsushima. Oh, Nakobula. I like Nakobula. I'm going with Nakobula. Japan to score first. Where is he? Probably starts, of course. We're going with that lad. He's a monster. Monster of a man. New Zealand versus Italy. We're going the All Blacks. I think they're going to win this one quite convincingly. 28 points. Well, that's actually a very popular prediction. First try scorer. I think they'll keep it tight. And I think they'll go with whoever starts a hooker. That's why I'm going to go with Takiaho to grab the opener. Because I think they're going to keep it tight, the All Blacks. They're going to keep it tight. They're going to look to dominate before they look to play expansively. Argentina over Chile. Argentina haven't looked like scoring many points, have they? I'm going to go with 33. Again, very similar, actually. And first try scorer will be an Argentinian. But which one? I think it might be in the backs. I'm going to go with not Santiago Carreras. I'm instead going to go with the other Carreras. Where is he? Mateo Carreras. That man. He's the guy. Bang. First try. We're smoking this. Smoking this already. Fiji, Georgia. We're going Fiji by 11. Ooh, some people thinking this is going to be close. Fiji to do it easy. First try scorer. Ooh. First, this is hard. I kind of want to go with like a Ninashvili or Todua, but this is Fiji. Screw it. We're going the split. Fiji win, Georgia first try. Scotland, Romania. Scotland win by lots. 41. No, I'll just go 40 flat. And our first try scorer, it's got to be Scotland, right? It's got to be Scotland. And this one depends who starts. I mean, they could start Ben Healy, right, to be fair. I'd imagine against a team like Romania. Who do we pick up here? Jones, Vandermerva. I'm doubling down on Darcy Graham. That's what I'm going to do. 2 games left. Australia over Portugal. I would love to go Portugal, right? But I think the Wallabies will win this one. I don't think they'll win it by much. 18. Oh, a lot of big picks out there. Woohoo! Huge. First try, Wallabies. Nwanga Nitawazi's been the only one that's looked like scoring a try, but I do think Samu Karevi, too quiet in this World Cup. I think he's going to open up scoring. South Africa do this one easy as well. 39 points. First try scorer. Who's that going to be? South Africa going to score first. Who's going to play, though, for the Springboks? That's going to be the real question. Marcus Zola. Oh, Mapimpi. Mapimpi could be playing. Shit. I might have to fit in Marcus Zola Mapimpi. I might have to fit Mapimpi in there somewhere. I'm not sure where. But if he starts, I've got to throw Mapimpi in. How much is he? 10. He's worth 10. He plays versus Tonga, right? He plays versus Tonga. He's worth 10. I got 2 free. How much was Buffelli? 7. I wouldn't mind keeping Graham. He is 8 though. But it's Romania. Will Jordan's 8, so I could swap out Will Jordan for Marcus Zola Mapimpi. And, I guess it comes down to selections. Tomorrow, Uruguay is the only player I'm locking in is Ardeo. So, Mapimpi might come in later. Marcus Zola, he's got to play. If he comes in, he's got to play. He has to play. 150 million%. We might as well chuck out Super Rule as well while we're here. Quickly smoke this one. How did I do actually last round? I got the bonus there. So, did that right. What's up, noob? How you doing, dude? How's your Tuesday/Wednesday going? Wow. I picked 68 and I was a mile off. I almost nailed that. Perfect. I was out by 2. Crazy. Nowhere near that one, right? Nowhere near that one either. I mean, look at that. 14% picked Ireland to win that game. Crazy. That I was on Super Brew. Was off with Scotland as well. I only picked them by 18. It was miles off by way. Like, hey, who picked that? No, well, this guy. One loser way down here picked them by about 31, 32. Crazy talk. Absolute crazy stuff. But well played. 33%. More people picked Australia to beat Wales than Ireland to beat France. Double, actually. Over double of people predicted Australia to beat Wales than Ireland to beat South Africa. I said France, I think. That's crazy. That is crazy. What a round that was, though. Jeez. Right, round 4. What am I going? I'm picking 79% of results. And my margin of accuracy is actually better than the average. I'll take that. I will take that. That's quite good. You can see at the top, just see it at the top there. Top 23% in the world. Top 20 in the world. Whoa, yeah. Top 20 in the world. Woohoo. Right. Next round. So I'll redo them. Pick. Right. Uruguay. 8. Yeah. See, who did I pick in this? I picked Samoa. Damn, I don't know, man. I reckon Japan could win that game. I'm going to double Japan. New Zealand versus Italy. I think the All Blacks are going to go good here. Let's go 36. Argentina will beat Chile quite convincingly. Let's go not too convincingly. 39. Because they can't score tries, let's be honest. Chile's playing at $12. Georgia going to 750 to beat Fiji, though. That's interesting enough. I do think Fijians will win this one nicely. 18 points. We'll also pick up Scotland to go large. Large for Scotland. 63. Australia versus Portugal. I don't think they're going to do it by much. 13. Unlucky for them. And finally, South Africa versus Tonga. 19. Nah, more than 19. 24. There we go. There we go. There's my picks on Super Brew. Here it is. Uruguay up. Japan up. New Zealand, Argentina, Fiji, Scotland, Australia, and South Africa. I don't know about Japan, man. I'll pick Japan on one, South Africa on the other side. So it's a bit of a 50-50, right? I don't know what way that's going to go. It could go one of two ways. Obviously, it's going to go one of two ways. But I think that's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a really close game. So will the opener tomorrow morning. Uruguay versus Namibia. That's going to be tight as well. Japan tomorrow's going to be tight. Italy will give New Zealand a good 40-50 minutes, I reckon. Argentina will just struggle their way home. Fiji will slowly but surely break down on Georgia. Scotland will smoke Romania. Australia will wobble their way past Portugal. And South Africa will ground and pound against the Tongans. Agree, disagree? I'm curious your thoughts. It's good to see actually other fantasy sides in there as well. And people discussing who they're going to pick. Because it's really close. It is really, really close. I'm doing all right in here, actually. That leaderboard. We've got 27 people on the leaderboard here on Super Brew. So if you want to join into this, you can join into this one as well. Look at that. I'm not doing too badly. Right there in 12th. That's not bad at all. Freeman's doing well, though. 27.83 points. I'm only 5 points. Not even that. 4 points behind. 4 games. Lester Cole, man of the match. Man of the round. Who got the yellow cap for round 2? Hart's here. And round 1? Freeman. So Freeman's been up since round 1. And he's kept it all the way through. Fair play. Mr. Flob's got wooden spoon. Oh, who got wooden spoon in round 2? Benjatron. Shouting you out. Calling you out, Benjatron. And round 1, wooden spoon went to Lester Cole. Oh, ouch. Got 4 results right. Ouch. That's a big ouch, right? Ouch. Crazy. I'm quite happy of 12th, actually. I'm quite happy of 12th. How are we going in this one? I don't got as many people in this one, which is bizarre to me. But that's all right. 6th. I think we've only got like 7 or 8 people, right? 9. That's all right. Halfway. How bizarre. We've got 9 only people in here, but in Subaru we've got like 28, 27, 28, 27. Crazy talk. Oh. Brett's not going very well either. Look at that, Brett. Way down the bottom. Crazy stuff. Really weird how more people are joining on Subaru than on the others. But fantasy-wise, a lot to go yet. We'll see how the teams come out. 28 people in here now. So not looking too bad. We're sitting 15th. Right in the middle. 15th. Smack bang pretty much in the middle. All right so far. So far, so good, right? I'm liking it. Right, what else we got to crack on with this this week? I still think fantasy, man. Still a lot to happen here. Who else do we possibly jump on? Aki's out, Pinot's out, DuPont's out, Hansen's out, McCarver's out. You're on 12th, dude, are you? Oh, yeah, now I know who you are. Okay, noob, good job. Lil Copster. Love the name. Right, what's your team look like? Who have you got this week, man? You got a very similar side to me last week in terms of points, right? Everyone kind of chipping in 20, 30, 40, 50 points. No one really going that well. Faf did poorly for you, didn't he? Holy hell. 5 points. That's terrible. I think a lot of people picked up Capazzo and were disappointed as his game last round was very average. Luckily, I didn't go with him. He didn't fit. He just didn't fit. Chocowate's not great. Argentina, very tough sell. Buffali went all right, though. But, yeah, he was the only one. Omani didn't grab many points either, did he? Look at that. It's 18. Crazy. He picked that Portuguese second row. Martins was the best man for the second row in terms of picks. Slipper did poorly. The Georgians did all right. Shitty, not great. 19 points. That's the differences, between our teams, like mine and yours, and like these leaders, are like one pick. Like they all would have gone. I mean, like this guy picked Arundel and Pinot, and he captained Dupont. So, I mean, he really cashed out big time. That's why he's jumped up so far. But if you don't pick one of those two, it's like last round, you didn't pick Mapimpi, you weren't in the points. Every one of these guys got one of the big names. But much like us, Sean didn't either. Oh, and he did. He got Dupont. That's why he's so far ahead. So we're struggling. We are struggling down here, dude. Just look at our round points. Far out. This Yayan at the top. He got 1,173. What a scumbag. He triple captain Pinot. What a scummer. Maybe I should triple captain Darcy Graham. If Darcy Graham starts, I am triple captaining Darcy Graham. It's happening. He's going to give me 90 points. Altogether, I'll triple captain a 30. That's what I'm going to do. Just makes for a better comeback. Nice. I like the confidence, dude. Don't leave me to behind, though. Take me with you. I do have to use my triple captain, and I've got the other booster, goal kicker as well. But I might save that for like a team that's like hardcore, has a goal kicker, right? And needs something. We'll wait and see what happens there. Let's hop on the comeback train. Yeah, man, let's certainly hop on the comeback train, man. I mean, it only takes one good player, right? Like, it only takes one guy to absolutely smash it, right? Like, it just takes the Pinot to smoke it. And then you're like 500 points, right? You're back the other way. Someone you picked that everyone else doesn't. That's the other thing. That's why I tried to go something a bit different. Everyone jumps on Capazzo. Everyone jumps on, obviously, the Dupont and players like that. But it's trying to get the guy that no one else picks that has a great game. Like, a lot of people pick Martins, but like typically not great. But it's looking for the rest of the team. So, Nakava played all right. Olivon was a good pick as well. Carpisi's been pretty solid. I mean, not everyone picked Arundel, right? So, you've got to find that little difference. Who you got in the backs, Noob, this week? I'm curious. He got Harveli in there. He didn't even play. How sad is that? Third place had three players who didn't even play. Yet still beat us. Crazy. What's up, Rugby Gamer? How you doing, man? You really got to pick, like everyone at the top here has picked the top team, a top player like Pinot. Dupont, or Arundel. They're the big three. You don't pick those three, you're up the creek, really. You're up the creek. You're good, I'm alright, man. It's Wednesday. I'm preparing for another week, right? In about, 18 hours? I did say up the top there. 15, 18 hours. Oh, Kuravoli! No! How could I forget about Kuravoli? Damn, man. I forgot about Kuravoli. You're out, Horn. Kuravoli, I've already got 3 Fijians, though. I've got to have Kuravoli. Who goes? Nasalivu, Raraja, Tagi. Tagi can go. No. Kuravoli. Kuravoli's in. Does Kuravoli start? Surely he starts. Yeah, Kuravoli's gold, man. Kuravoli is gold. Sorry, Fiji. I've dumped your prop. And now I need to pick another prop. Gallo might not be a bad shout. I thought about you, Arnie. What's BAS? Oh, the ABs. No. I was going to B and the A rather wrong. No, they've not named their team yet. I'm not sure when it's going to be. It'll probably be overnight, I'd say. They always name their team at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah. Yeah, you've gone, my pimpy. You've gone, my pimpy. And Buffelli. I'm thinking about dropping Will Jordan. And picking, my pimpy. That's 3 Argentinians. I don't like that. Hopefully Aussie don't lose to Portugal. I think you're pretty safe there, right? I do like what we were talking about before. Marcus Orla's got to come in, right? And I got 4.5 for a prop. I mean, what do we pick up? Do we go for like an Angus Bell? You got a Samoan prop? Oh, actually, I don't have any Samoans. I could jump on another. I got 2 Scots. I could jump on a Scottish front row. You got Jordan Lay. Oh, Sean's back. Sean swapped out Buffelli for Colby. Added an Argentinian loose forward. Yeah, I'm contemplating Buffelli as well. But they're playing Chile. Surely they smoke Chile, right? And then does Buffelli play? And then if Buffelli does play, does Buffelli start as a kicker? Will they start Sanchez for this game? And then Buffelli will go to just being a winger. A lot of But yeah, Buffelli could go. I do like Kuravoli though. Thanks, Noob. Thanks for reminding me of Kuravoli. Because he's a star, man. So it's easy to forget about these guys. Like 2 weeks ago, Fiji played, right? It's like, you forget about them. You got Takiaho as well. I think Takiaho's a good shout at hooker. Gigashvili might go. Because I don't need super, Georgian prop will go, alright. Fijian scrum's been pretty good, though. Good, mate. Let's start this comeback. I won't steal all your selections, mate, but I will steal Kuravoli because he was so good. He was so good against the Wallabies, right? Instrumental. Not just his goal kicking, but his play as well. How many points did he actually score in that game? Only 40. I mean, that's a bit of an unjust, right? He was fantastic. He was outstanding. Look, he did a lot of work. He got the try assist, penalties. Yeah, he was really, really good. Yeah, no, definitely he's a guy I want to look out for. I do need a prop, though. I've got 4.5 points for a prop. I could go the Scotsman, and you're like you're saying, the Georgian? Samoan. We could chuck a Samoan in there. I don't really want to go 3 Argentinians. So we could go away with that lock. Marcos Kramer. Could go for McFarlane, who scored a lot of points for Samoa in their game. 40 and then 52. He is starting. Confirmed. You're outside backs to Dustygram, Nwangani Twazi and Buffelli. Yeah, not a bad shout. I think Nwangani Twazi will grab some points as well. Certainly will. You've still had 3 points to spend. Yeah, me too. I had 4 points left over last round. I didn't use 4 points. But I didn't want to go against the team that I'd selected, right? Now, I don't mind Frost as my lock. Jump on another lock. McFarlane, we could go Samoan, right? Grab another Samoan. So we got 10.5. So we jump on 6 there. That'll leave us 4.5 for the end. Yeah, I was just looking at McFarlane myself. He scored very well. I just don't want to cash it on so many Argentinians, right? Because if I do go that way, I could go to a prop instead and go with Thomas Gallo, who's played very well. And I think he is worth 4.5 points. There we go. There he is. That could be the new look side. Mapimpi's in. Darcy Graham's the captain. McFarlane for Samoa. I like this. This is a bit more well-rounded, right? We've got 3 Fijians still and the Georgian. That's a game where we've got 4 players committed. But I think selections will see us forced to change, right? So we'll see how that goes. I might move out Kigashvili, but for now I think I'll keep it that way. 100% budget spent. We've got a man for tomorrow. We could grab another Georgian, but no, Georgian, another Uruguayan. But I think if you grab another Uruguayan, he's got to be a back. Well, actually, what do Uruguay look like in their forwards? Not really a prop, just to go all positions. Arata, of course, very good. Brachesi, Echeverri. Kessler's got 24. Fredis is doing very well. What's their points like? Any forwards? Okay, Adeo is going very well. You got 3 Argentinians. Matera, Chocowates, and Boffelli. Yeah, Boffelli's on a thread for me. If they start Sanchez, I don't think I'll stick with Boffelli. I think I'll go somewhere else. I think I will. Their front row should demolish, right? Their front row should demolish Chile. Aliaga's a shout in the second row. If we want to go for another Uruguayan. We have back rows. I like, oh yeah. Zavita, Lindecker. There's a few options here. Kessler. Right. There's a few guys here we could jump on for Uruguay. But prop-wise, I mean, who's going to win the front? Actually, Uruguayan props. Right, we could chuck one of those 2 guys in instead of the Georgian, but we'll see how it goes. But it's a long way till we get to that game, right? And the Fijians, 3 Fijians. Got 3 Springboks. Maholba, yeah, I'm not going to Springbok prop again. Burnt by that twice already. Visa and Willemsa. Fair call. It's hard to fit them all in, right? Just goes to show you how good or how interesting like a ultimate team sort of thing would be with rugby, right? Because look, everyone's got so many different players and teams and it's hard to pick. Oh, boosters. I'm going to apply. I think I'm going to use my triple captain this week. And it's going to be on probably Darcy Graham. He's not played hardly at all in these first 2 games. He played, 15 minutes in that game and played amazingly. An ultimate team with rugby game needs to happen. Oh, so true, noob. So true. Rugby 22 kind of did it a little bit. Just a little bit. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't... Oh, it was all right. It was all right. But it could be a lot better, right? It could be a lot better. I see Sean's got his final team named. He's chucked in Mapimpi to go off Graham. Yeah, I might copy what you've done, Sean. I just seen it, Sean. I'm thinking of swapping Boffelli for maybe a Will Jordan as well, man. Very similar teams. You've got Tuipulotu. Your forwards. Oh, you got a Mawai. Nice. I like Mawai. You've got the Uruguayan in the second row. Aliaga, Cummins, Matera, Leach, and McRide. McRide's not a bad shout. Can I make the person captain? Then out the triple kicker on him and he'll get ×4. Well, the triple kicker only gets extra points on the kicking. But I don't think you can double booster. I think it says... It doesn't actually say. It doesn't actually say. But I'm pretty sure you can only booster on 1 player. But I could be wrong. Try it. But you only get the boosted points on, like Kuravali here. If you had the kicking booster on him, you would only get the extra points on... Where is it? He kicked. Why am I so blind? Conversions. And penalties. So you would have got double on that and double on that. All this other crap, you wouldn't have got double on. But whereas triple captain gets everything. Everything at all. I remember Rugby Challenge 3, you did the Ultimate Team Series against Scottish Canada. Yeah, we did. Yeah. It's kind of had to make it work, right? You had to steal a player from each team you played against. You had to beat them to steal one of their players. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. We could do something like that again. It's not quite the same as actually like the randomness when you just beat someone and take their player to build your ultimate team. But hey, it was fun. A World Cup ultimate team is the way to go, right? That was a cool little series. So we've got 2 players who are actually confirmed to start. No one from Japan. Oh yes, we've got the McFarlane from Samoa. No one from Japan. We could grab a Japanese prop. What if Japan got in the way of props? Yanaki might be a bad shout. We could swap out Giashvili, who's worth what? 4.5? Yanaki's only 3.5. We can free up some points. I want to rank my Pimpy, but I've already got 3 good backs who are versing low-ranked teams, so I don't know what to do. Also, is Willems a kicker for Springboks? Don't know, dude. I don't know. The Springboks have named their team. They have said that Pollard will play. So I would expect if Pollard plays, Pollard kicks. That's my sort of thought. That's my thought about it. Yeah, I think, if Pollard starts, then he will do the kicking duties, right? Yeah. So, who knows though? Definitely over Willems. I think Lubbock will sit this one out against Tonga. Pollard will play. Willems might play at 10. Pollard there's talks about him playing at 12, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But overall, yeah. Pollard will probably play at fullback, I'd imagine. Or, actually, Willems I was meaning, but Willie LaRue will probably come in at fullback. Likelihood you'd go Pollard, Esterhazen, do they play like a Moody in midfield? Possibly as well, if they want to completely change things out. It is Tonga. Is Darcy Graham good? Yeah, Darcy Graham's the man. He's a machine. He's got racing stripe here, man. It's a sleeky blonde. He's going to fly. He's a pretty good player. They're playing Romania. But again, selection is real to come down to, right? So, are they going to start Graham? Are they going to start Van der Merwe? Are they going to start Steyn? They got 3 very, very good wingers in Scotland. So it depends which ones they start after that, and go from there. So if they do, it depends who they go with, right? Depends if they go with Graham or they go with. I'll probably honestly swap. I would swap whoever starts. So if Van der Merwe starts or Steyn will start, I'd go with whatever 3 of those 3 start. That's me. That's my personal thoughts. Japan's playing Samoa. Yes, they are playing Samoa. So you want to jump on some Japanese? I was thinking about swapping out Gigashvili for Ayanaki. That's what I was just looking at before we got off track there. I was going with the Ayanaki to start at in the front row. So I got 2 players, kind of going with 2 players, 2 or 3 players from each game. He did go all right against England. He actually went pretty well against England. Who was a good centre for 6 points? Okay, let's have a look. Centre 6 points. Right. You have Nakamura. Japan, not bad. Not bad for 6 points. I mean, who are they playing? Samoa. I mean, you probably could cash in there. Tamil Manu, flip side the other way, former All Black. Pretty sure he played for the All Blacks, didn't he? Definitely played for the Chiefs for a long time. Did he actually? He might not have actually played for the All Blacks, but he was in the mix. He was certainly in the mix. Riley, Riley's all right. I'm thinking he's going to score you a lot of points. Tonga, probably not. Fikatoa up against South Africa. I don't know if I'll jump on that one. Gee, 6 points isn't much, man. 6 points isn't much. Jeez, you got these guys are all getting pummeled. That guy, this fella might score some points against Uruguay. Mouton. He was very, very good against Italy. Scores a lot of points. Good try scorer. Yes, 3 points against France, but that was France. So, if you want a cheap option, choose only worth 3, but you will free up other points elsewhere, right? Bundiaki's been impressive. Bundiaki's been insane, man. Look at his points. Jeez. 113, 82, 36. Crazy good. Yeah, man, 6 points is hard. 6 points is hard to pick a good midfielder. Because a lot of your midfielders are, Fakatava. Just remember, rugby gamer, that Fakatava is a second rower. The game, i.e. World Rugby, is useless. And this man here is a forward. You do a little Googling of him. That's the wrong one. I'll put Japan in. There he is, Amato. So this fella here, he's a second row, back row. He's not a full, he's not a back, he's not a midfielder. He's fast, he's powerful, he probably could play in midfield, but he typically plays normally in the second row, to be honest. But yeah, back row, second row. Yes, he does play. That does actually show you his playing positions. I just Googled it, dude. Oh, you can't see. Sorry. Hang on. Here we go. Good old Google page. Sorry, that was a shocker. Now it's running the wrong way again. There you go. That's him. So, this is, all rugby? Shout out to them for the info. But there's that, and there's also, ironically enough, look at this. This is his page on the World Rugby website. What does it say there? Lock. How are they so useless? Literally it says on his page on the Rugby World Cup website, lock, fantasy, centre. How are they so useless? How are they so useless? World Rugby, give yourselves an uppercut. Give yourselves an uppercut. Useless pricks. Useless pricks, right? Ay. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. How can they be so useless, right? I don't get it. I don't understand. But it's all right. But he's a good player. I mean, if they actually listed him as a lock or a back rower, I would have picked him as well. I think he's a fantastic player. But he kind of uses up a centre spot. And you probably want to get a centre and a centre, right? Your backs are kind of too good to leave out, right? So, it's up to you, man. But he's a good player. Certainly, I would love to have him. If you don't have many points, he's going to score you some points. I mean, look at what he's done already. Great points against Chile. Even did fairly well against England as well. He chased down Elliot Daly, which I'll never forget. So by all means, jump on him. He's a great player. I mean, 4.3% of people already have. So I need to get another kicker in my team. Just in case Phillips doesn't kick, 8.5 points. Who should you take? For someone who will kick, in what position though? As a fly half? And you got 8.5 points? You could go Lilefano, I guess. As an outside back, okay. For 8.5 points. Right. So Zamanier's not playing. Billy LaRue probably will play. He won't kick, though. You want someone who will kick. Jeez, none of those guys are kicking at all. Most of the outside backs don't kick, bar like a Buffelli, who you could get for 7. He'll kick, but these guys here, you can't get South Africans. You got 3 already. What about Buffelli? He's a guaranteed will kick. None of these other guys. Oh, Wales aren't playing this round, are they? Halfpenny will generally kick, but Wales aren't playing this round, so you can't pick Halfpenny. Callaway, nope. You've already got Buffelli. Okay. Callaway, no. Earls won't kick. He's not playing anyway. No, you're literally, there's no other outside backs that are going to kick. Lamb, no. Kapazi's not kicking. Lemeki won't kick. No, you got no one, man. You got no one who's going to kick. At all. Yeah, no one's kicking. Just going through this list here. Not a bad shout here, though. This guy's pretty good. Guedes from Portugal. Really exciting player. So is the Uruguayan fullback. And so is the Georgian fullback as well, actually. That's it. That is it. Where's that? This guy's good if you're on a cheap outside back. He's a talented little player. Fernandes will get your points as well. He scores tries for Uruguay. Where's that Georgian? That Georgian fullback is rapid, man. Todua's good. Who was it? Which one? Where is the Ninashvili, man. Another very, very good player. Very, very rapid player. Good points. The Uruguayan. Cheap Uruguayan. You've got 2 Argentinian props. Sean, I mean, the longer you look at this, the worse it gets, right? Because you just keep questioning yourself. This guy's good. Very popular. Amaya. Rugby Gamma. Very, very popular player. Didn't go so well versus Italy, but very good versus France. Very good. I expect he'll go well versus Namibia. I do expect he'll go well versus Namibia. He starts, and this guy's pretty good too. Consistent try scorer on the wing. Amaya plays fullback, so fullback wing, he's worth 4. Amaya's worth 3.5. So if I was going to go Uruguayan outside back, one of those two. One of those two will do very, very well. If you want to jump on a Uruguayan outside back player. What 2 props you got? Gallo? You got Gallo and depends who starts. Like Gallo and Bello. Oh, they should start with Gallo and Bello. That would be amazing. Did go well versus England. Gallo and Bello. I've got to keep 10 points to my team just in case Mackenzie's playing. Fair enough. Why don't you just pick another 10-point fly half, right? So just get a just to compare, right? So just go and grab, just go and chuck old Farrell in there, or chuck Marnie Libok in there, and then if he plays, you can swap him out or swap him for whoever. Bigger's out, or you chuck whoever in there. You got 5 points spare. What else do you need? I'm quite good with my team, actually. I'm quite happy with my team. I don't think I got too many players from the Fiji-Georgia game. So I'm probably going to change out at least one of them. Yeah, I'll change one of those guys. Raja is very expensive. You've got 14.5 points for a fly half. That's all right. Most expensive fly half is 13, and he's not even playing. Finn Russell, I don't think Finn Russell will play versus Romania. Jalabia won't play, of course, the All Blacks. So I guess you pick an All Black 10 and go Moanga or Barrett or Mackenzie, right? And then you have points left over. You grab a slightly better player in a different position. So Naisivu wasn't amazing. I'd maybe look to chop him out. Raja wasn't brilliant either. You're never picking Mo'unga for your team? You're not picking the best number 10 in the world for your team? Why not? Best 10 in the world, man. He's a global superstar. First name on the team sheet. Oh, good stuff. Oh, I think the All Blacks will be playing their top 15. Sean, I agree. That's why. Oh yeah, I think he'll be starting. You'll be going. Byron will be back to fullback. I do hope they go Whainganuku on one wing. Whainganuku, Jordan on the wings. Your midfield will be Barrett and Ioane. You'll be Smith, Mo'unga. Your back row will be back Kane, Savia, Frizzell if he's fit. You know, it's that Max team. No, they won't rest. Not a chance. Not a chance. This is Italy, man. This is the game. They lose this, World Cup's all over. They won't be resting. They won't be rotating. Not a chance. This will be full strength, number one team, barring injuries. This will be the team that played versus the Springboks and the Wallabies. Front rows. I think I might start Cody Taylor, but I'll see. I think Takiaho is the best hooker. But yeah, you'll be without De Groot, so you'll have a little bit different front row mix. But your second row will be, one of the three. I'd say Barrett and Whitelock, probably Retallick off the bench. Whitelock or Retallick off the bench. Yeah, you'll be pretty much full strength, all out. It'll be Smith and Mo'unga. I'll put the house on that. You might get Roygaard and McKenzie back for Uruguay. Maybe. I don't even know then. It's all about fitness now. You got to remember, though, they haven't played for 2 weeks, dude. They're not going to rest again and then play them again. Like, 4 games in 5 weeks is not a full schedule, right? It's a standard schedule for a regular domestic competition. McKenzie coming off the bench? I don't know. There'll only be one outside back. And it depends who they start with. I'm picking the team that played against France, bar returning from injury players. So that's pretty much what you're going to get. McKenzie, I don't think McKenzie will be in even near the 23. I think he'll be completely out, completely gone, nowhere near it. He'll be holding tackle bags. That's what he'll be doing. Your reserves will be one of the wingers that don't start. So if Whainganuku doesn't start, it'll be him. Oh, Talia will probably start. So Leicester will be on the bench. Leicester and Havili probably with Roygaard or Christie. As much as I hate Finney Christie, it'll be probably one of those two. That'll be your bench. Havili's your versatile guy. You remember, though, you don't need another 10 because you've got Barrett on the field. So if Mo'unga got injured, you switch Barrett to 10, Will Jordan to the back, bring Leicester onto the wing. If Barrett gets injured, either Barrett's, Havili will come on to midfield. Havili will come on probably to fullback in a straight swap. Or he can swap Jordan out to fullback, put Havili in the midfield, Rico Ioane, or Geordie Barrett onto the wing. It's got all that versatility, right? You can just swap everyone around. You don't need a specialist 10. They needed him against France? Oh my God. McKenzie's that guy that cut them into... McKenzie runs backwards, dude. McKenzie runs backwards. That's his problem. Against France, against a rush defence, against a forward pack going backwards, that would have been a shambles. Now, if you said bring him on at fullback, I would have agreed. But a 10, not a chance. Fullback, yeah. He could have done something special. A few years ago, yeah. Before that Lions game where he played 10 in the rain and got absolutely munched, he was an alright player. Since then, though, hopeless. Oh, at fullback. Oh, yeah, but they don't know. They play him as a 10. And that's what's dumb. That's what's so dumb about it. If they brought him on at 10, at 15, way more impactful. But yeah, I just don't see it happening. They have it fixed in their mind, right? How they want it to play. He's the number 10 now. But I just think that the way the team rotates, the way that the team can be versatile. If you've got an injury anywhere in that back line, you just swap players around. Just swap them around. That's all you got to do. So I think you'll be seeing a winger and a centre on that bench. That's where she's going to go. We'll see. I think they'll name their team tonight. I'm going to have a quick look and see if they've named their team now, but I don't think so because it's probably middle of the night in France right now. Yeah, nothing yet. Nothing at all yet. We'll see. We'll see, Rogue Gamer. We'll see. We'll see who they pick. And, of course, it's going to be the whole team is who they pick, right? I've only got 1-2 players who are confirmed to be playing, so still a long way to go on this one. It's 11 p.m. there. Well, there you go. There you go. They won't be naming their team till tomorrow morning. French time, at best. Sean, you're terrible, dude. Add the Simone Locke, the guy you've got, you added McFarland. Oh, I love it, man. I love it. Good stuff. Yeah, well, he's playing at least. He's starting, right? And he's not too bad. It's around 11 p.m. for us. Oh, well. We should see it in probably 12 hours or so. Maybe this time, you know, after the Uruguay game tomorrow. Which I'm going to be back for, actually. So I do need to prepare for that. Make sure we're all ready to go for Uruguay versus Namibia. Actually, that's a good point, actually. The games I'm going to be doing live this week. Just for you guys to know. He had them for all of you, yeah. We're all copying your picks, dude. We're all copying your picks. I'm going to be doing this game tomorrow morning. I'll be here for that. I'll be here for this game as well. And I'll be here for this game as well. So those 3 one-off games, bang, bang, bang. I'll be doing them live, as always. I think I'm going to do these 2 games. I don't know how I'm going to do them. But I don't see Scotland-Romania being one worth staying up for. I just, that starts so late, 2 a.m. So I'm not too sure. But we'll go with Argentina. AB's Italy at a.m. It is, yep. I'll be doing that one. Nice and early on a Saturday morning. But this whole day, Sunday, is just a bit average, right? Just a bit average. But I might think I might do these 2. Get up at 2. Be done at 7. We'll see how we go. Either Argentina, Chile, Fiji, Georgia, or Fiji, Georgia, Romania, Scotland. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how we go. And then on Monday will be these 2 for sure. Again, not great games. But what the hell? What the hell? We're here. We're already doing it. Let's roll. Let's go. Let's do another game. Should be fun. Should be fun. But yeah, this is the day I'm a bit... I don't really know what I want to do. Scotland-Romania, though, just looks like a crappy game. I think it's going to be a thrashing. Romania's offered no one anything. I think Chile could give Argentina a bit of a fright because the Pumas have been so crap. Georgia-Fiji, obviously a huge game. Portugal-Australia as well. And South Africa-Tonga, we need to bounce back from the box. Always going to check out the All Blacks games as well up against Italy. And this here is game of the weekend, I feel like. Samoa-Japan, Friday morning, 8 a.m. So that's one to get up for as well. Imagine if Portugal won against Australia. Yeah, dude. That would be... I mean, it's worth getting up for just for the prospect that could happen. Here, on your channel, you're making a rugby video by screen recording, but your screen recording is just stopping in around the 2-minute mark. What are you using to screen record with? Is probably the ultimate question, because a lot of stuff, trial-based stuff, will only go for a certain amount of time. Or, do you have enough hard drive space? That kills screen recordings as well. But yeah, that's the week in summary. And the last round, of course, we'll be doing New Zealand, Uruguay. We're doing France, Italy. Oh, with your phone. Dude, I have no idea. I've never recorded anything screen recorded with my phone, ever. Ever. This Sunday, the last Sunday of the competition, looks very, very interesting. Ireland-Scotland, that's a must-watch. Wales-Georgia is a bit of a must-watch. England-Samoa, it's a bit of a must-watch too, isn't it? That's 3 really good games in a row. That could possibly be why, Rugby Gamer. Yeah, space is very close to being full, man. And then Monday, I can't do this one, but I might do that one. Just that one. At least that Japan-Samoa game isn't super early. 8 a.m, yeah. Not too bad. What time's that for you, Dub? That'll be about... Oh, gee, that'll be in the middle of the afternoon, won't it? It'll be nice for you. Be nice for you. That game there, though, tomorrow morning. Ugh. Well, I'm getting used to these now. But yeah, I think we'll be doing most of the games. But I don't know what to do. What do you guys reckon for this week? This day. Sunday. This Sunday. Noon. Oh, dude. Too easy, man. Too easy, Dub. This is the one I'm a bit perplexed about. I don't know what to do here. Argentina, Chile might be alright. I think Fiji, Georgia is probably the one you actually want to watch out of all of them. We could just do Fiji, Georgia. That might not be a bad shout, actually. Scotland, Romania is going to be a bit of a bore. And Argentina, Chile, well, bleh. That might be the goer. That might be the goer. Game, middle game, 2 games. Yeah, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. And then the final weekend. Crazy how it's almost over. Damn. So fast. It's gone by so fast. Italy, New Zealand holds the most confliction. Fiji, that's my team. That is my team, man. I love the Fijians. I think that's going to be the closest game, though, right? I love the Pumas, too, but, jeez. Don't know how they're going to go there. I do want to watch this one. I probably will just get up for that middle game. Maybe go back to bed and watch Scotland fall asleep, demolishing Romania. If New Zealand lose, they're out. If they win, it's all down to the final round. I mean, if they win, they're through. Italy isn't going to beat France. Especially if they can't beat New Zealand, right? I think everyone's way blowing out of proportion this whole Italy situation. They're blowing it way out of proportion. The All Blacks are going to smoke Italy by 30 plus points quite easily. How do I know? Because Italy's not that good, dude. Italy's not that good. It's like pretty much a Super Rugby side will take out the Italians. Like, they're getting better, and they've improved a lot. Don't get me wrong, but they're not to the level that they're going to beat a Tier 1 team in a massive game that has actual repercussions in it. The only way Italy will do it is if the whole rumours of France throwing the game, which I think would be very surprising. Because stuff like that just, it doesn't seem to happen in rugby. Do France want to lose a game? Maybe not the Highlanders or Pacifica. I think all of them would. I think Samoa, Fiji, Tonga would probably beat the Italians, or would go very close to beating the Italians. That would be a close game. But New Zealand, France, South Africa, Wales, Australia, Scotland, Ireland, they're all beating Italy easily, convincingly. Especially at the World Cup. The knockout stage is going to be super early. I can tell you. 4 a.m. Quarterfinal number 1 is 4 a.m. The second one's at 8 a.m. Great. So there's going to be a 2-hour break between. Oh, why? And then on Monday, 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. Great. Another 2-hour break. Great. Semi-finals are both at 8. Okay, so semi-finals and from there on in, they're all 8 a.m. games. So they're nice and good times. Why put a 2-hour gap? why not have that one at 5, like the pool games have been, and then at 8, so you get like about an hour 45 minutes in between. Why so early? Because I live in the wrong part of the world, Dub. That's why. I live in the wrong part of the world, man. But it's all right. It's only 2 games, right? That quarterfinal and that quarterfinal. We'll get up at 4. I might even take it. Actually, I might split the stream in half on those ones. Do a 4 a.m. Watch the game. Can it and come back at 8. Because that's like 2 hours for the quarterfinals. Do 2 separate streams, I think, for that. Time to get some coffee. Time to smash some, have some breakfast or something, right? Go from there. That's the idea. But yeah, they're nice and early, right? They're really early. Number 2 and 4? I think they'll all be good games, these ones. At least the semi-finals and the finals. And look, there's Saturday and Sunday as well. So good! No more weekdays! Woohoo! It's actually really good because there's no chance that I'll have to go anywhere. Saturday morning, 8 a.m, quarterfinal, semi-final, I should say, bronze, and the final. Good times for the finals, right? But yeah, we'll suck it up. We'll suck it up for this dub. Don't worry. We'll suck through it. It'll be fine. You get to miss school? What? It's on a weekend. What are you talking about? On that Monday? This Monday? I won't be out. I actually... Bizarre it is. The weirdest thing ever. I have to go for jury duty on Monday the 9th. 16th of October? Oh, crap. I didn't even see that. There's quarterfinals on Monday. Yeah. But the semis and that. Yeah, so I will have to be at court on Monday. If I get picked for it though, I guess I'll go in there and just be an arsehole. They won't pick me. And I can come back home again. Woohoo! But that's going to be a pain in the ass. But at least I won't have to miss this game. I can live with missing Fiji, Portugal. But yeah, lots of cool games coming up. But yeah, they're going to be really early, which is a pain. Really early, which is a pain in the butt. But that's all right. That is all right. Easy cheesy stuff, right? But yeah, we're going to be back soon. We're going to be back in a few hours. At 4:45. Dub, nice and early, right? 4:45. It's 16 hours, 17 and a half hours away. I'm going to be back. So that's why we're not doing a super long, epic mega stream today, because I just wanted to come on, sort out fantasy team, do the predictions, get that sort of stuff. Oh, that's why you set an alarm, man. Then you don't have to worry about missing the games. And then we'll go for go to jury duty full Pacers uniform. I might, right? I might with a Pacers top. I could wear the Matherin singlet or the Halliburton one with the shorts. I got the City squad kit. I could just wear that singlet and shorts, right? Just take a ball, like sop. What would be on your jury? I'm gonna be cold, man. You got 4 alarms going, you still missed the game? What? They'll probably look at me and think I'm an American. They'll probably try to kick me out of the country. Be like, what are you doing here? You're not from here. I'll be like, okay, you can leave. I'm sorry, I'm wearing that hoodie. I'm wearing that hoodie for sure. Pacers hoodie. They'll look at me and be like, shh. And then maybe I'll watch all the games overnight and I'll go there, I'll be super tired. I'll be like, oh. And they'll be like, are you alright? It's like, dude, I just stayed up all night watching the World Cup. Priorities, man. I don't want to be here with this shit. It's like, okay, you can go home. Yeah, piss off. That's the idea. Because he cheats. No, he had a really good round last round. Game where he picked, who'd he pick? He picked Pinot, he picked Dupont, he picked Arundel. He triple captained one of them. He had a smoking round. He had a really good round. So, full credit to him. But no, Dub, I'm going to take you. I'm going to take your idea up on that. I'm certainly going to go on Pacers gear. I'll try to get kicked out of the country. I'll see if America will take me, and I'll go over there and I'll just be a criminal like everyone else, right? Go and roam the streets, looting shops. Crazy stuff. I'm glad to see anything like that over there. But it's such a big place, right? Now up to speed with round 4, Bruce. Who's playing? These teams are playing right here. I think I have the right screen on, right? Hang on. Yeah, I do. So the round kicks off in about, 17 and a half hours, Bruce, with Uruguay versus Namibia. Then followed up next day. So in 24 hours after that, or so, 28 hours, Japan and Samoa. New Zealand, Italy after that. And then a big Sunday, Argentina, Chile, Fiji, Georgia, Scotland, Romania. And then on Monday, we got Australia, Portugal, and South Africa, Tonga. That rounds up round 4. You've got jury duty too, so you'll be stuck either way. Yeah, but if you're an immigrant, you don't have to do jury duty. I've seen that here. If you're not a natural citizen, you don't have to do it. I don't know what you're like over there though, but here, if you're an immigrant moving in, even if you're a citizen, you're not eligible for jury duty. Probably because you can't vote, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but in the letter it said, about excuses, because when I was over in America, Dub, on holiday earlier this year, as you know, I talk about it all the time. That's when I actually got the initial one to do jury duty, and they sent the letter, and of course I had people looking after the house and checking the mail and stuff like that. They looked at it and they're like, what the hell? And I had to get them to go in and see them and be like, he's not in the country for that date. And no, they didn't believe them. They were like, no, that you can't use that as an excuse. And then they had to take in all the flight tickets and accommodation and like all the itinerary information to the court and go, look at this. And they're like, oh, so you weren't making it up. It's like, piss off, man. So you make this crap. I can't come in and see you because I'm not in the damn country. How stupid. Courts are so stupid. And it's all these losers here that just try and milk their way out of it all the time. And then they don't believe that you're out of the damn country. Oh, yeah. Am I planning a World Cup stream in the future, Bruce? You mean for the games? Yeah, man. That's what I mean. That's why I'm not sticking around for hours and hours today, because I'm going to be back in 17 hours to do this game. So I've got to get some sleep before that game. And then I'll be back for the Japan-Samoa game. And then I'll be back for New Zealand versus Italy. And then I'll be back, I don't know, actually. Fiji, Georgia, I think, is probably the only one I'm going to do there. And then I'll be back for these 2 on Monday morning. So pretty much doing all the games, Bruce. Say hello to D-Mac for me. He's in jail for being too good at rugby. Oh, you're a comedian, Beers. You're a comedian. Say hi to him from the bench for me, right? This weekend when he's sitting up in the stands. Oh, on Rugby Challenge 4. How do you mean? Like actually playing through the World Cup? Mainly because I'm doing so many actual matches. I've not done so much. We could do a World Cup. I kind of got annoyed not annoyed, but I kind of got tired of simulating World Cups after doing 100 simulations of the World Cup. If you want to see simulated World Cups, go watch that video. That was insane. Or we could play through a World Cup. We could play through a World Cup, actually. That could be like, we could do that next Wednesday. And when the playoffs start, they're on Saturday, Sunday, Monday for me. So I'll probably do more gaming sort of streams on Fridays as well. So yeah, during the playoffs, actually, that's a good idea, Bruce. I might do that. We'll play through a World Cup as, I'm not sure who. We'll pick a team. Yeah, man. Yeah, we've got a Beer Pro series going on stream. We've got a Beer Pro series going on video as well. But just when the World Cup's on, Rugby 24 World Cup hype. Yeah, next year, man. Next year. Yeah, we can do some World Cup games. I think we should go World Cup gamers like Uruguay or Portugal, because they're actually like, we know the players now. That's a really cool idea, man. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to try win the World Cup with Portugal. I'm going to write that down or I'll forget. Or any other team, right? I'm not going back to being pro, so I'll go back to Super Rugby. Hate the ones in South Africa. What are you... Oh, okay, like the international South Africa. Why the hate for South Africa? Uruguay versus Portugal, book it. Yes. That's the grand final, Bruce. Yeah, because we know the players now, right? It sucks when you go into it and you're like, who is that guy? You just pick them on rating. We can pick the guys we actually know. So good. I don't know, just don't want to watch it. Fair enough, dude. Can't argue with that. Just don't miss the contracts, though, will you? Because I can tell you now, I'm a few episodes ahead, and we're about at the contracts at the end of the year. But we'll see how it goes. So, don't miss the contracts, because that's when you get to pick who we go to next season. And it may not be Super Rugby, or it may be Super Rugby. I can tell you what, there's a lot of options. If you want a real challenge, why not pick a low-tier team like Australia? So true, Bears. I don't. Not to give any spoilers away, but the Chiefs weren't one of the sides from memory that we got offers from. I'm that far ahead. I'm a recording frenzy, I tell you, on these off days. Recording frenzies. No, I like your idea, Bruce. I really like your idea. Win the World Cup or just play the World Cup with the lower ranked teams, man. Portugal, Uruguay, Chile, even Australia, or any of those garbage teams that are actually quite fun to watch. You should go back to get to the Chiefs and get better. I mean, it's so hard. I do like the chat on the Discord. If you're on the Discord channel, the Rugby Challenge chat, and the other people have been picking locks and props as a Be a Pro and absolutely getting smoked because they're getting sacked after like 6 games. They're not getting contract offers because you just can't get a good rating. You just can't get a good rating unless you just do ridiculous, stupid things. So it's crazy, right? But that's the games. I mean, if you are tuning into the Be a Pro videos, I think it's the one that came out today, or it's one that comes out tomorrow. Not to be a spoiler, but we actually got dropped from South Africa, but then we're still in the team, but replayed the same game twice that we got dropped on. As in, it's like, you're playing poorly, you need to get dropped. And then the game went, well, I can't register that happening because no one actually gets this to happen in the game. So I just reverted back beforehand. We're back in the team. And it all went back to normal. And it's like, what the hell? Crazy. Is Australia being disappointing, going to hurt the popularity of sport at all in that country? It's the popularity of rugby in Australia is already not great / falling away. AFL smokes it over there, and then league is by far, rugby league is the next best sport or biggest sport over there. So rugby's always been a struggler, but they seem to have always got enough players. You know, you only need 23, 30 players, right, to actually have a good, like, World Cup sort of team. So it's about finding those elite players, and I mean, they let so many players go overseas. Oh, that's Finn, yeah. Sup, Finn? Didn't see you there. Yeah, you're right. They love cricket too. Yeah, so I mean, yeah. Actually, you're right. Rugby's probably their fifth biggest sport. 4th. AFL, rugby league, cricket. I'd say cricket's bigger as well. What else would they be into? Rugby's probably 4th at best. 4th at best. Oh, there you go. Is there like a wiki page? Oh, there you go. Sport in Australia. They'll have numbers. This will have numbers. I thought it might have numbers. Oh, it's not. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't. Horse racing is huge. Well, there you go. They suck at all sports. I thought it might have a list of like... Nah, it doesn't. Participation. Here we go. Oh, that doesn't do it for me. I don't... Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's garbage. Let's just go to this top one then. The sporting blog. He looks like he's got a graph. Oh, football is getting really popular over there too. Actually, Dub. So rugby's struggling, man. I remember watching you commentate on the Hurricanes and Super Rugby a few years back. I tried watching the actual rugby game, and honestly, I'd just rather watch you commentate on. Oh, thanks, Bruce. Oh, it would be a dream, man. It would be a dream. I would really love to do it. That would be my ultimate dream goal in life, I tell you. No, it's not super popular to begin with. These guys here, I wish they had numbers, right? Okay, so it's saying rugby league is the... Oh, there you go. There's 170,000 registered NRL players. That's NRL, though. Okay, hardly counts. AFL, he's not far wrong, though. AFL, rugby league would be 1 and 2. Netball, typically a woman's sport, though. So probably doesn't affect rugby too much. Swimming, okay. Cricket. I don't know if you guys see this, actually. Oh, yeah, you can see it. Good, good. Cycling. Soccer, football. Surfing. Golf. Tennis. Rugby's not even on this list. Oh, yeah, males can play netball, but typically professionally, it's a women's sport, right? You don't see professional men's netball teams from memory. American football or soccer football, was either one popular in Australia? Yeah, soccer football is, Bruce. Yeah, soccer football is massive in Australia. Growing at a massive rate too. For both sexes, especially after the World Cup. No one has like a the raw based crap, but it's based on 2022. I hate reading this stuff, but he's saying AFL's biggest participation, attendance. I mean, where's some actual numbers here, dude? I want numbers. You like Australian rules football as well? American football, viewer-wise, is getting more and more popular. Like in New Zealand, here it is, and in Australia it is as well. They're getting more and more popular to watch. But in participation and playing numbers, not so much. Not so much at all. What about this one? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Most attended. Rugby Union is 7th for most attended. I don't care about most searched. Most participants. Wow. Crazy. So Rugby Union doesn't even turn up on the participation list. It's 6th on most searched. 7th on most attended. And, well, participated is a bit of a weird one. What if I put in sports player numbers? What's New Zealand's rankings? Obviously, Rugby Union top. What about league, football, cricket? Yeah, you've pretty much nutshelled that, Finn. Rugby's struggling. Basketball is the one that's really resurgent in New Zealand. It's coming up really, really fast. But yeah, cricket's very seasonal. The thing that's probably advantaged rugby recently, Finn, is that rugby goes here from pretty much late February till early December, right? There's the odd 1 or 2 3-week gaps in between, but rugby as a winter sport is a whole year-round sport. When you've got Super Rugby starting in February, late February, and going till like May, and then you've got June internationals where the Northern Hemisphere teams come here for their tours, and then you've got the Rugby Championship, the Bledisloe Cup, then you toss into the NPC, which is like your Southland, your Otago, your Bay of Plenties, your Taranakis, and that goes from August, September-ish till about October. So yeah, August to October, and then you've got the All Blacks go north, November, December. So really rough when you've got any sort of competition to compete with that, when cricket is really just a summer sport here. Cricket gets really popular. Did you even say Magpies or Waikato? Hawke's Bay, Waikato, Auckland, Wellington, Tasman, Canterbury, all those sides. But yeah, it's a year-round sport, so rugby kind of holds its popularity because it doesn't have an off-season as such. But yes, cricket's very popular in summer. And when they tour, that you've got your hardcores that follow overseas tours, but not like they do with rugby. League is getting increasingly popular. A big Warriors season this year in the NRL has certainly promoted that. Football, not so much. We've only got one professional team in the country, so that doesn't really help. And it's annoying when I have to keep moving this over and over. Warriors crap. Yeah, but the popularity based on them because of Pacific Island heritage in the country, they love their league. And your South Auckland areas, they just love league. So league's up there. I'll have a look at league next, but let's see if these guys have actually got numbers. No, they don't have numbers. This is the same sort of thing. AFL, yeah, AFL's your top. Your rugby's probably 4th or 5th, I would easily say. Well, here we go. These guys have got numbers. Yeah, so Australia's like us with basketball. Go away. Go away, go away, go away. Oh, well. Do they play in the Aussie League? Yes. Yeah. So they play in the A-League, Finn. The Phoenix. So if you ever look at the A-League and see the Wellington Phoenix, that is New Zealand's only professional football club. And they play in the A-League. Oh, so soccer is its most popular sport. When's this? How old's this? Oh, May 2023. Okay. Here we go. This is up to date. It's a Daily Mail in the UK. You've got up-to-date numbers on Australian sport. You're supposed to be building a baseball field today. What the hell? Why are you doing that? That sounds like great fun. So participation-wise, football, soccer, has over 1 million participants. Golf is 2nd. AFL, Australian rules, 3rd. And then tennis is 4th. Netball's in 5th. Basketball's 6th. Cricket, swimming, touch football, and athletics. Wow. No rugby at all. No rugby at all. Blah, 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 blah. Crazy. So there you go. There you go, Dub. Rugby's not even in their top 10 participated sports in Australia. Crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. I'll change this to New Zealand for you. But I'd say rugby will be... rugby union's still number 1. Does Wiki have something on here? Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted for Australia. Right. Total. So actually more people play netball. Rugby participation is falling. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's down 4%. But, volleyball, what the hell? Up 33%. Basketball, I thought, would be a lot higher than... Oh, it is. There it is. It's 2nd. So basketball's actually overtaken rugby in recent years. But again, you take in consideration this for netball. Less than 1,000 boys play netball compared to pretty much 25,000 girls. Oh, it's not a game. If you go to male participation, there you go. Rugby union is top. Basketball is 2nd. Basketball is huge. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. NBA is getting more and more popular. Once again, though, one professional team. And like you're saying, Finn, one professional team. It's the Breakers, again, playing the Australian League. So really relying on that to get themselves up as well. But yeah, a lot of females dictate this a lot. Volleyball, massively predominantly a female sport. Cricket, though, it's up there. It's in your top 5. But yeah, rugby union's by far the best, but dropping off. Definitely dropping off, as is basketball, football, number 3. Yeah, volleyball's a weird one. I wouldn't have guessed that in a million years. I would not have guessed that at all. Rugby in Australia seems like baseball in America has fallen off. Really? Pro wrestling. Rugby league is actually way down the list here. That's surprising. And I have no idea what that is at all. I thought rugby league would have been up here. Like your 5 to 8. Futsal is very popular as well. Actually, I'll give that. Very popular. So that's like your 5-a-side or 4-a-side, is it? Soccer, football. It's very popular here. Very, very popular. I knew a couple of guys I used to work with that actually played futsal and would travel around the country playing it, going to tournaments. So obviously money in it as well for them if they were good enough as well. So it's always good. Yeah, rugby league surprisingly down. This is school participation. Noticing by this, but still, that's your future, right? That is your future. But yeah, rugby's doing all right. Could imagine UK numbers. The place is football mad. Yeah, you played volleyball, and volleyball's pretty popular in America, right? You played futsal, yeah. Futsal's pretty popular. Yeah, volleyball's very, very crazy, especially college level, right, in the States. 10 most played sports in New Zealand. We'll have a look at this. See if it's got a bit more information. So rugby league, this is saying rugby league, netball, cricket, basketball, soccer, horse running. They've lost all credibility for calling it horse running. Horse running. What are these jokers? You're not too much else. UK. UK will be soccer for sure, right? 10 most popular sports in the UK. Here we go. What a surprise. Football. Shock. What else do you guys say? Cricket's pretty big over there. Yeah, there we go. Cricket. And rugby. They've put rugby union and rugby league together. No. Golf. That's not surprising. A beer in 18 rounds, right? Or 9 rounds. Athletics. Horse racing. Yep. Tennis, can see that. Boxing. Okay, that's interesting. Swimming, rowing. Yeah, rowing is very popular here as well. As you can tell by Olympics, we have very, very good high-level rowers. Well, no pro wrestling, but I mean, in contrast to what you say, Beers, where I am in the southern part, we actually have our own, like, what they call it, southern. They call it south. It's its own wrestling. What do you call it? Company. I can't think of the word. Franchise? But yeah, they literally have their own guys. Rugby league in UK feels strange. Oh? What do you say that, Dub? Rugby league's massive. They've got their own Super League over there, so it's very popular. They got, how many teams has Super League got? 10? 8, 10 teams? 12? From what I understand. Promotion! Thanks, Dub. Nailed it. From what I understand, boxing is very popular in England. Yeah, it is. Yeah, according to this, yeah, it is very, very, very high up that list. But again, like Finn says, you've got some high level boxers, right? So that helps. You did have Joseph Parker as heavyweight boxing champ. That raised your interest? Not really. Not much. Oh, he didn't. No, yeah, Dub. Yeah, they got a whole massive league. A lot of older NRL players go to the UK, like Australians. Kind of like rugby players go to France and Japan. Try to cash it in. League is funny. Only played in the north. I did not know that, Beers. No teams in the south. Crazy. That's interesting. Okay, we can show you. Hang on. Here are your Super League teams. There you go, look at that. These are all your Super League teams, Dub. Oh, look, they all fit on one screen. There's 12. There you go. That's all your Super League teams. Castleford, Catalan, Huddersfield, Hull. Hull's got 2 teams. Leeds, Leigh, Salford, St Helens, Wakefield, Warrington, and Wigan. It's all northern towns, yeah. So 12 teams, so it's still fairly big. Fantastic job covering the Southern Kings. I love the Kings, man. Southern Kings are awesome. Yeah, but no, boxing never really took. We had Tour as well, David Tour, who really made it. He made it popular and fun to watch, but he didn't really jump the numbers, if that makes any sense, right? He did promote the sport really, really well though. No idea who the best is. This is not a real sport. From what I know, Leeds Rhinos have been good teams historically, right? And of course, Hull having 2 teams is pretty good. But typically, like St. Helens is a pretty good team, right, too, as well. Catalan Dragons had their moments. But normally a Hull KR, Leeds Rhinos, from what I understand, or what I've watched briefly, seen, are your big, and St. Helens are your bigger sides. But it does change. It does change quite a lot. It does change quite a lot. I wish had a wee map. A map would be cool. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This might have a map. Clubs. Oh, it doesn't have a map. It doesn't have a map. I wanted a map. And Union, most of the teams are down south? Oh. I didn't know that either. So it's a real split between league and... I mean, you're kind of like talking in New Zealand. It's like South Auckland support league. And everywhere else is rugby. I wish it had a nice little map. That would have been really good. So here you go. Here's your leaders. Oh, I thought it had most times as champion. Doesn't have most times as champions. It's very different to NRL, Dub. It's you've only seen the NRL presentation. It's very different. I don't know how to describe it. NRL is it's very hard. It was one of the very top, was there? Okay. I'm trying to think of how to describe. Oh, it shows the titles. Right, you're right. There you go. St. Helens is the most recent champion, and they're the most title wins as well. There you go. Thanks, dude. I didn't see that. You're right. There we go. St. Helens is your team. But yeah, it's very different. It's very different to NRL. I don't think the presentation is the same. It's not a big show like the NRL is. It's not big fireworks and crashing. It's a bit more... I can go down. How far down do you want to go? Oh, here you go. This is your first seasons. It's very, not as, what's the word? Open and spectacular and high-flying and stuff like that. Oh, here we go. Sounds like St. Helens is Alabama in rugby. This has got your titles here. So Leeds has got 11. Huddersfield's got 7. Well, the last was in 1962. That hardly counts. 1985. Hull KR won. Wolves have got 22. Oh, yeah, Wigan Warriors have got 22 at the bottom there. Warrington's got 3. But yeah, St. Helens, they are your current champions. But, I mean, look at they're not huge crowd numbers, are they? The stadiums, most of the stadiums are only 12,000 seater stadiums. So, it's not huge. Not like when you see the NRL packing out the biggest stadiums in Australia. So, yeah. Check it out, Dub. It's different. It's very different style of league. Very forward dominant. A bit slower, a bit less flashy. But still, league is league, right? Yeah, might be a bit more favourite time zone, right? Let's go Wolves' favourite name, so you're cheering for them. Yeah, fair enough. Go cheer for the Warrington Wolves. Yeah, so, fun enough, right? Fun enough. But yeah, the old sports have changed a lot in the last few years, right? They have changed a lot. They have changed a lot. A lot of different teams, a lot of different supports. Popularities change. Everything kind of changes. Oh, well, if you feel the NRL is super flashy, yeah. Super League might be more into it for you. Definitely. Because it's a bit more... I don't want to say basic and plain, but compared to the NRL, it is a bit more basic and plain. Because the NRL is over the top. Over the top, flashy, entertainment. Wow, wingers doing flips and upside down finishes in the corner. Whereas Super League, you're a bit more big guys just ploughing through, scoring tries that way. They're way more dominant on the forwards than the NRL is. We all played league at school. Yeah, league wasn't huge here when I went to school. The guys are so northern, it's like it's painful. I guess also tackle rugby got told off for players because some small wanted to play but got hurt. Yeah, I remember those days at school, right? Always the little guys get hurt. Yeah, league, rugby and league is different, right? In the Northern Hemisphere, it's not just league. It's like rugby is very much a much more forward dominated game in the north as well. Probably until recently, until the last 5 or 10 years, where they kind of get a bit more of the use of the backs. But yeah, you might be into Super League there, Dub. You might be into it. Check it out. Check it out. See what you think. Rugby's third, according to these guys in the UK. That's interesting. But yeah, it's sports changing, right? A lot of American sports are taking over. I think you're going to see a lot more, even more non-Americans playing in the NBA as the future goes on. Even though at the moment, you know, all your best players are non-Americans. But boy, you've got a lot of players from Europe, a lot of players coming to Australia. It's getting like all those NBL teams going through as well. So it's crazy. You're going to have a lot more international feel, I reckon. Doesn't matter to me if they play flashy or smash mouth. It's a good game I watch. Yeah, sure. Yeah, if it's close, if it's tight, if it's exciting, yeah, it's a good watch. Regardless, it's still league. It's still fun. Do a full field run down the touchline. Fastest person in the school was meters down the field and scored. Well played. Well played. Is Super Rugby considered a different play style to the Premiership? It was. Northern versus Southern. Yeah, typically it is. Typically it is. Super Rugby was created as a promotion to encourage open, flashy. It was supposed to be like the NRL as compared to Super League, right? That comparison we've already had. Super Rugby was supposed to be the wow, it's amazing, it's offload, it's out the back of the hand, it's flying through the air, it's doing everything crazy. Whereas traditionally, Premiership was always more structured, right? Because, you know, you think back when like England won the World Cup back in 2003. They played 10-man rugby. Their backline was defenders. That's all they were. They very really, okay, you got the odd, you know, Jason Robinson was a bit of an enigma. He was a fantastic player, fast and strong and powerful. But typically, back then, England, who were the best team in the Northern Hemisphere, played a very structured, sort of like the Springboks do at times, kicking game. They'd play territory. They'd use their forwards. They'd maul a lot. They would very rarely go to the backs or have any flashy backline moves. Whereas Super Rugby, it's like the forwards' job was just to clean rucks and to win set piece, and then it was all up to the backs. Firing it out, left, right, centre, crossfield kicks, upside downs, you know, flying around the ball, offloads, all that sort of game. That's what Super Rugby was supposed to be. But I kind of feel everyone's kind of adapted into that now. Everyone's kind of all blended towards that sort of style of rugby a bit more. But I do think the Northern Hemisphere still a bit more favours the forward sort of play, even though their backs are incredibly good now. So, yeah, not as much as it used to be, Dub, but it was when it started. Will the Crusaders play Munster? Yeah, they do. That'll be a good game. The Crusaders doing a Northern tour. But, I mean, you're going Munster, who's at the end of their season, versus the Crusaders, who are in pre-season. So I always hate those. I hate those tours, like when the All Blacks go over to the Northern Hemisphere. It's the end of their season, and that's the opener for like the international season of the Northern Hemisphere. And then when they come down here, that's the start of their season. So they're rusty, they're not linked up. Whereas we're in the middle of Super Rugby, or at the end of Super Rugby. So everyone's fired up, primed for a big year. So it's hard to get them to all join together at a good time where everyone's in their prime. They're playing the Bristol Bears as well. Are you going to that game, Bears? That should be, well, it should be good, but I just don't know what to get out of the Crusaders, though. I just don't know if they're going to be, like, all these players are leaving the Crusaders, right? Moanga, new coaching staff as well. They're going to have a lot of different players. I don't think Crusaders are going to be anywhere near the Crusaders you're expecting. I don't think they're going to be anywhere near what you're expecting. If you're expecting them to be fantastic, I don't think they're going to be fantastic. Because you're going to get guys that are selected off the NPC that's on now. And again, that's like 6 months away they play those games. So how are they going to how are they going to be good? New players coming in, they'll have a few weeks of training. They're not going to be set up and perfect and ready to go. So yeah, I think you're going to get a Crusaders team that's very rusty, very disjointed. So I would expect Munster to win, considering it's going to be middle to end of their season. I expect the Bristol Bears to win. I'd expect everyone to beat them. Just because you got different ends of the season and you're going to have a very disjointed and a very new-looking Crusaders side and a new style of Crusaders as well, because there's no more Scott Robertson. He's not going to be there. So what are we going to see from the Crusaders? But still, great that they're going. But again, it's that comparison of start of season versus end of season, vice versa. So it's never in the same sort of thing. Are the British and Irish Lions considered good in New Zealand, Australia? Are they a big deal compared to the actual national teams? Are they considered good? They're considered good. I think more so they're considered good now. Compared to the actual national... Yeah, it's a mess. The Lions Tour is a massive deal. It's a huge deal. Whether they're good or bad or whatever, it's a huge deal when the Lions Tour. Massive deal, Dub. When the last time they came here... When was that? 20... Jeez, I can't remember when that was last time they came here. 10 years ago? Yeah, it must have been... It must be 6 years ago. Must have been late 2017. There you go, Rugby Gamer. Thanks. I was just trying to work it out because they're here next after Australia. Australia in 2025. So they'll be here in 2029. 12 years before that, 2017. Bang. It's an amazing atmosphere because so many people from the UK come to the country. So they create an amazing atmosphere for one. Secondly, it's just an awesome event. You're getting to see the best of all of the countries coming here. Are they very good? I think they'll be good this year. I think last tour in South Africa, they were decent enough. But prior to that, they've been pretty average. Most of the time, the Southern Hemisphere teams always beat them. I know that's gonna trigger a lot of people. But when you get four countries? Three countries. Wales, Ireland, Scotland, 4 countries. Oh, God. Wales, England, Ireland, and Scotland. 4 countries against 1, and they still can't compete? That's got to be a bit insulting, right? 5 countries. Who's the 5th country? Wales, England, Italy, Scotland. Right. Yeah, I was going to say, Italy's not part of the Lions. The British and Irish Lions, yeah. So Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England. I hope I'm very wealthy by the... No, France not included. France isn't part of the UK. I hope I'm very wealthy by the time the Lions tour in New Zealand next. And then we could do a Rugby Gaming YouTubers meetup. Sounds good. I'm there. 2029. Gee, man, that's a long way away. That's a long way away. A Japanese tour for the Lions, Sean? Because 100%. I mean, there should be just international tours to Japan from all of the Tier 1 nations and to Fiji. Why can't you do a Pacific Nations tour? Go to Fiji, play a test. Next week, go to Samoa, play a test. Next week, go to Tonga, play a test. Next week, Japan, play a test. Go to Argentina, 5-6 weeks, bang. You just wiped out progressive countries. Yeah, there's 4 countries. Thanks, Sean. I thought it was. I thought I was going a bit insane there when I was trying to work it out. Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. If well, that's what's so cool about it, Beers, right? Is that all these people come over to the countries. Like Australia next time will be stacked in 2 years. It'll be awesome. I think you'll just be predominantly playing Ireland. It'll be Ireland with a few Englishmen, a couple of Welsh, and 1 or 2 Scots, like it always is, right? Like it always is. 2029. It's New Zealand in 2029. 2025 is Australia. 2 years' time. Nah, you know what? By that time, it'll be Rugby 24 because it's going to be amazing. It'll be Ireland and Owen Farrell Oh, yuck. 2029, it won't be Owen Farrell. That's too far away anyway. Owen Farrell will surely be retired by then, right? Surely. He's 32. He ain't lasting another 6 years, Piers. He ain't lasting another 6 years, dude. Imagine that. He's 38. He's still rocking out the shoulder charge. It could be quite different by then, right? Another World Cup. A lot of players are going to retire in the next 6 years. No arm Sackle and a Zimmer frame. Yeah, it'll be Marcus Smith. That's who it'll be. Likely. I mean, 6 years is a long time, man. I mean, 2 years is a long time. A lot could change in 2 to 6 years. Like, even now, you look at the World Cup and you go, are they going to... the players of the World Cup now, who will be in the Lions team? I think if you picked a Lions team right now, versus when you pick a Lions team in 2 years, I think they're going to be very, 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 very different. Would they ever do a Australia, New Zealand, Ireland super team like that? Nah. There was a little bit of a talk. There was even confirmation. That was a while ago now. 4, 6, 8 years ago, that there would be a New Zealand, Australia, South African team playing a one-off test. I don't think it ever happened. And it's pretty much the Barbarians anyway. That's pretty much... Well, it's global, right? But yeah, that's about the best you'll get for a Southern Hemisphere Lions side. But yeah, there was talk about it. I mean, if you did pick that team, right? If you did pick what Dub says, I don't think it would be that good because you've got such contrasting mix of players. And a lot would depend on who plays at 10 because that dictates your style, right? So you could put any team together and you put a Richie Mo'unga in there, or you put a Pollard in there, or you put whoever Australia wants. That dictates your style massively, right? That's a massive change in style. But it'll be a very good side. But how well they'll play, I don't know. You miss that continuity, I think, that you get from international sides. Why not the South do something similar like 3 tests against host countries and play local club sides? Yeah, they just don't want to do it, eh, Sean? I don't know. It's a very, very, like I said, that last time when they pretty much confirmed they were going to do a one-off test, the amount of resistance it got was incredible. Incredible. I don't understand why. It would get you a lot of money. Imagine Twickenham be sold out in seconds, right? If a Southern Hemisphere super team went over. It would sell out in seconds. So, they want cash. Why not do a tour? Yeah, play some club sides. Play some international teams. Like the Lions. The Lions makes them a shit ton of money. So it baffles me why. It just does. Money, I guess, arguments, travels. South Africans don't want to play with Australians. I don't think it would be that. I think it's something political that makes it not happen. You could fit it in instead of doing the June internationals like the Lions do. End of year tour. Who knows? Definitely make it work. Big squad. 30, 35, 40 players. Play some club games. Play some premiership teams. Play some URC teams. Just play all those there. Coming up to midnight, man. Wow, beers, is it? Oh, it's lunchtime, yeah. So I go off to bed. I'll try and jump in during the game tomorrow if you're streaming. I will be here. Yeah, man. I'm going to be here, Uruguay, Namibia. 4:45. Can't wait to get up early, right? Yeah. Wait till I'm over here with the club team. I'll dump the little players. Good timing as well, Beers, because I think I'm going to wrap it up as well. Or else I'm going to be streaming just all day, every day, over the weekend. Because I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back in 16 odd hours. Probably 16 odd hours. And doing that Namibia-Uruguay matchup. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. It is Wednesday. And there's a World Cup game tomorrow morning. In 16 hours. Has it refreshed yet? 16 hours and 43 minutes. So I'm going to be back live probably in 16 and a half hours or so. So, I think I'm going to wrap it up for there. Big thanks for all you guys for coming by and chatting. We started off doing our prep for fantasy, but we went way off track, which is cool. Always keen to go off track and talk about all sorts of other stuff. So, thanks, Dub. Thanks, Bears, coming by. Sean, for your chats about that stuff as well. All you guys, Rugby Gamer, for coming by and chatting out. Go make your baseball field, sir, and get some sleep so we can be back tomorrow at 4:45 a.m., bright and early in the morning, to watch some Rugby World Cup, another weekend, round 4, about to get underway. So thanks all you guys for just coming by and hanging out. I love the chat. All good, Dub. Hope to see you tomorrow morning, my man. Bright and early it'll be. But yeah, should be good. Have a fun night. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed very early tonight and get up at 4:30 tomorrow morning. What's up, Rugby Gamer? What's your last final thoughts for the day, for the morning? See, my short stream still won't go for my short stream of making fantasy teams gone on for 3 hours, just about. So that's how we roll, right? But it's cool to chat some different stuff. It was cool to chat some different stuff. So that's what's cool about it. That's why I like the interaction, right, of streaming. We can talk about all sorts of weird crap and, yeah, north and south. Chiefs, that's what you're thinking. Right, that is me. Thank you all for coming by. Love your company. Love your chat. And really enjoy the conversations. We'll see you all next time. Your baseball league for your baseball team. That should be fun. Chuck it on Discord. We can have a look at it. Anyways, we'll see you tomorrow. 17 hours. Game 1 of round 4 of the Rugby World Cup. I'll see you then. But thanks for coming by. Thanks all the supporters as well. Dub, you've been the main champion of it today. But you guys rule. Appreciate the support, everyone. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning for much more. Until then, take care.